My summer is for sleeping, not visiting old museums.
Me. Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for season 2, episode 7 of Heartstopper. This time the title of the episode is Sorry. And we are here, we're back and we are ready for a new episode of Heartstopper. I'm gonna watch the final 2 episodes today. it has taken me a little longer than I expected. Mostly because I thought, you know, it's half an hour episode and like I do my 5-10 minutes rant at the end. Turns out I can take a 35 minutes episode and turn it into an hour and 5 or 10 minutes long reaction and review, because that's what I do. And instead of just trying to censor myself and ensure the time that I talk or that I rant while watching, I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna enjoy it, and if it's an hour and a half, then let's just do it. But that means that I have less hours, on the day to do so. I mean, less episodes. So that's why. Well, that you will only notice that on Patreon, which it was supposed to take me 2 days and it has taken me 3 days. So there is that. But anyways, I'm gonna watch episode 7 right now. Let's see what let's see what this final 2 episodes have in store for us and like what is going to happen. Nick not finally, I hate saying that. I hate saying finally because it was at his own time, and I'm glad that he decided to do it and that he had the chance to do it and come out for himself. I'm glad. So yeah, it's something that it's amazing, and he did do it on the previous episode. And I'm so happy for them and for the opportunities that this will open for them, but also, the hardships as well, So we'll see what happens on this episode. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Give it a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction is always posted first on Patreon, in case you guys want to check that out. Link, as always, will be in the description down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything. You guys are amazing. And let's just begin with season 2, episode 7 of Heartstopper. Here we go. Oh, wow.
Girls, are you awake?
Oh, they are now.
It's almost midday. No sleepovers tonight.
Okay, fair enough.
Probably go.
He's adorable. No, we can't. Yes! You go, girl. My boy.
Decided to get together.
We've all been waiting for this.
We love the entire family. Our shippers. Yes! I fucking love Tao.
Could we invite Charlie over?
That's a lovely idea.
What, you're joking?
Fuck
You
you.
invite his parents and his girlfriend. You'd like to invite David?
Yes. I love that. I'm going to come to dinner party at ours when Dad's here. Oh, that is the most adorable thing.
Wow.
That's so amazing. Is she realizing what it means to? Fuck off. No, don't give him the chance.
I think I'm gonna go to prom. Would you like to, be my prom date?
Oh, he's your boyfriend already.
Really? I don't know, maybe it's stupid. No.
No, it's not.
No, it's not good. Good.
Okay. Perfect.
Pretty.
Aww. That's amazing. I love how supportive the group is. But I don't think they have figured out what is wrong with Isaac yet, or if there's anything wrong with Isaac.
Sorry, some man just... You probably just haven't found the right person yet. Yeah.
I mean, it could be that. Oh, look at James. I don't think it's that you haven't found the right person. It's just that maybe you don't process it the same way.
Did something happen?
Isaac.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm
Isaac.
fine. I don't want to talk about it.
But you know what? I'm glad that you finally said something to your friends. That's progress, you know? Here and queer. Woohoo! I'm gonna rename my channel to that. Everything is changing too fast. I mean, there was no doubt that she was gonna get in.
The euphoria of freeing yourself from those pressures and expectations.
That's amazing. It's beautiful. Like when you finally find the term and see that, you know, there's so much more to
Can we just have
life.
a peep?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm bisexual.
Oh, so I like. Yeah, interesting, right?
I should probably leave.
It's so cute. Oh, but I hate that she's having a hard time with her mom.
Your piece.
Come on. Come on, girl. Aww. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh. That's so beautiful, you know? But I'm glad that he is trying to remove himself from the equation. Well, if she decides whatever it is that she decides, she will be there. He will be there for her.
Yeah, I was just like in a different league.
Oh, fuck you! Okay, maybe Charlie needs
I'm not going
this.
back to Truro for sixth form, so
Oh,
if
good.
you really hate me after this, you'll never see me again.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm not gonna say that I'm sad that he's leaving.
I just wanted something good. You were something good.
Do you remember the first time you kissed me? You didn't even ask. You didn't pause to wonder whether it was what I wanted. And I went along with it because I had a crush and I didn't know any better. I didn't realize that you had all the control. In you. Sorry doesn't make up for everything you did to me.
That's true. That is true.
I really hope you become a better person.
Oh my god, that was so powerful. I love that Charlie was able to say those things, and I also feel sad, you know, that he feels all those things because, like, when you meet a person like Ben, the amount of damage that can do to you, you know, and look, he can become a better person, you know, but he has to live with the consequences of the things that he did as well, you know. So, oh my god, I love Charlie so much, and I hate that he went through all of that because of you. Oh god, I'm glad you're leaving. I'm glad you're leaving. We don't need you here.
Mate. You did not just call me mate. Pal. Bro. Supportive straight friend.
Charlie.
Dad.
I love him so much.
Rugby team.
Oh, you play rugby, Charlie?
I'm not very good.
Yeah. But he plays.
Nick was obsessed with getting Charlie to join. Not sure Nick's too interested in looking for girlfriends, really.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill you.
David, be respectful, please, at the table.
I'm just trying to help.
No, you're not. You're trying to be a dick.
Sorry, this is... Charlie's my boyfriend. Surprise. I'm bi, he's gay, and I was actually really stressed out about how I was going to tell you. But you know what? I don't care what you think about it anymore. Interest in my life, but
Okay, so they decided to come for my heart on this episode. I hate this.
But quite enough from you, thank
It's
you.
Nick that's making a scene.
No.
Always causing a fuss. Dad agrees.
No, you can't say anything. You haven't earned that right. You haven't been a parent.
You okay?
Oh my god, I want to cry. So they decided to come for my heart on this episode. I love that both of them are so strong and they have each other, you know? I love that. I truly do.
I actually think I am. Didn't mean for it to happen that way, but
I wish I understood, but I don't. I think it's a very sad way to exist.
I think so too.
leaving him.
Like a very nice young man.
He is. He truly is. I love you. I love you, Nick. I love both of them.
That's it.
You are a pathetic little man.
Yeah, true.
Talk about...
For real, I do believe she will kill you. I believe she will kill him. So you better watch out, bitch. I thought she was a ghost for the most of season 1, so why wouldn't I think that she will murder someone?
You must are going together?
Yeah.
Of course.
Like, together.
Yes.
Yeah, don't you want to?
That was the whole point of this, you know?
Bye.
Bye.
Toxic environment, oh my gosh. I feel for her. Okay guys, so that was the end of season 2 episode 7 of Heartstopper. I didn't know this episode was gonna come from my heart and just destroy it in every single possible way. But I'm glad that we are talking about all of this, you know, that we are really talking. I do I feel like every subject that was touched on this episode is so relatable to so many people. Like there are things that I might not relate, you know, things that I will relate deeply, you know. And I appreciate how much truth there is when they're telling this story, you know, when they are saying all of this and just showing us how, you know, how cruel, how awful the world can be. But when you have the right people on your side, you know, things can be a little bit easier, right? Either way, I think that this episode, you know, it was so important. From Isaac's story to, like, the first time I heard the word bisexual, or what bisexuality truly meant, it was so beautiful because it was like something click inside of me, right? And something was like, it was putting, like, in retrospective, it was putting everything in its place, you know, everything of, like, having crushes on boys, but also having crushes on girls, and having experience with this and with that, and, like, you know, everything started to make sense. And I feel like though, you know, we are like Isaac has another it's probably aromantic or asexual, or, you know, but the fact that he gets to hear the words from someone that might be like himself, honestly, that feeling of like being alone in the world and then finding someone is just so powerful and so amazing. And that's why representation matters on films, on TV, in every form of art, honestly, because it makes you feel less alone, you know. And Isaac is going through this life at the same time as his friends, but he lives it in a different way. They all do, you know, but he has this outsider point of view of like what love means to him, you know, and how he might not feel exactly how his friends do, you know. I'm glad he spoke about it. I mean, we still gotta have time, I guess, to explore more of his character later on. I'm gonna guess next season, because we are having a next season, right? So that's amazing, in my opinion, that we get to touch that. And it's an area that is so not explored on TV. Come on TV, like, especially on shows on like the CW or you know, this type of channels. You know, they have your one queer character that doesn't hang out with any other queer characters. This is the actual representation of how queer people, gay people, lesbians, trans, how it works. You know, you find your people. Honestly, it's like the lone wolf of like the one queer person per show is just to meet a quota so they can be just, you know, oh, we are woke, we are progressive, you know, we have the one gay character, so you can't say that we don't have representation. That's what they do, you know. But in shows like this, it's so refreshing that it is made for us, you know, and it's clear, honestly, it's clear that that they want to tell every single story that they can, you know. So I love that. I love that they talked about Isaac in that way. And then we jump to Tao and Elle, which again, they're trying to represent a very beautiful relationship between two best friends, right? And I love that Tao really didn't want to be, I mean, he loves Elle, he wants to be around her all the time, and, you know, that's just beautiful. But the thing is, and I love seeing him so happy dancing in his room, and I feel, to me, you know, that for him to say, don't put me as part of your decision, this decision has to come from you, and whether if you decide to stay here or you go there, whatever you go, we're gonna try to make it work, because like he's crazy about her, you know. So I am glad, though that, you know, pains him, because like of course he will like it to be easier to just see each other every single day, but he loves her and he cares about her so much that he wants her to be happy, and he knows that in this art studio or college or high school, whatever it is, because I don't understand the school system in England or London, whatever it is, he wants her to have what she wants, you know. So I'm happy about that, and it shows you that love is not about, you know, keeping that person for yourself, you know. It's about letting that person be happy, you know, and make it work. And if it's meant to be, will be meant to be. And if not, you will work for it, you know, and that's beautiful. That is incredibly beautiful, you know. So we have that. Then we jumped onto something that is so deeply important that absolutely broke my heart. Did Ben deserve every single thing that Charlie said? Yes, he deserved that and more. Honestly. It was just one episode ago when they were still in Paris where he was like, I don't even know Charlie. And he continued to do these things. Okay, the first time they kissed, he kissed him without consent. He kept the things that he has done to Charlie that he can't even comprehend. And the fact is that sometimes, sadly, you will figure shit out later on. Because when you are in this very toxic relationships, you don't see it. You know, and I feel bad that Charlie feels that he should have known that he should, but at that moment he was just, you know, so, I don't know, deprived of love, because like for gay people, for lesbians, you know, you are thought that if you get that one thing, that then you're lucky, you know, when it's not like that. You deserve the best, you know. And Charlie definitely does. And like all the things that he says to him are so real. Honestly, I have been also in a very toxic relationship. And for me, years later, going back and remembering things, and I'm like, holy fuck. So this happened to me. And at the time, because for whatever reason, I thought, okay, I'll just let it go. It did not happen to me, you know? But I'm so glad that Charlie feels safe enough. And I feel like it's partially because he was with Nick there, or because he had Nick and because he has his friends, that he was able to tell Ben everything, you know? And that he was not going to just apologize to him because he woke up and he decided, oh, actually, yeah, I did do some things right. And I bet he will feel very happy if I tell him that I really liked him back then. Fuck you. You know, sometimes, and it's like that, you know, it's like that. You make mistakes. Can you apologize and be a better person? Absolutely. Does that person has to forgive you? No. No. And you have to live with that. And I really hope that that means that he will understand what it was said to him, takes it at heart, and does become a better person and doesn't hurt anyone like that ever again. Will that happen? I don't know. I guess we won't be there to see it. Which, honestly, I'm not mad that we're not getting to see it. Honestly, why waste our time in someone that is so disgusting as Ben? You know, that represents all of that, you know? I honestly don't, it's not like, I feel like he was trying to guilt trip us into like feeling sad for him because, you know, he thinks that his family will not accept him in the same way that Charlie's family did, or the Nick's family kind of did. It doesn't matter. It doesn't give him the right. It doesn't give him a free car to hurt people. It doesn't. It doesn't. You know? Whether if you're queer and in the closet, sometimes there are a lot of queer people in the closet who do a lot more harm than even the straights do. You know? Because they hate themselves so much that they have to spit out that hate. You know? Because otherwise it will burn them or something. I don't know. And they can be even worse. And do they get a pass? just because, oh, it's just because he was in the closet, that's why all of his actions are to be forgiven. No, fuck that. You're still a human being. You still hurt people. So why are we supposed to be like, oh yeah, we should forgive him just because he's gay or just because he's in the closet? No. Accountability, man. It goes for everyone. You don't get to have a free pass. You don't. And I'm glad that, Charlie is strong enough to say all those things to him. I will want eventually for Charlie to come to feel some sort of closure from that story, to understand that it was not his fault, for him to not have that voice in his head making him think that he deserves to be treated that way, and I feel like it will be going away. And that's what I want for him, to get it over, not necessarily for him to go to Ben and say, you know what, I forgive you, because that is more for Ben than it is for Charlie. I just want him to, process this and go and be, healthier, and he feels like that, but like, even though he has gone through all of this, you don't see a hateful person, thankfully that experience did not turn him into a hateful person that will not appreciate happiness and that will not open his heart again to love, because look who he found, that's amazing. Then we have, of course, the dinner part. David, I swear to God, he can choke. And I am very sure that Charlie's sister, that I always forget her name, that I thought for the majority of the time during season 1 that she was a ghost, I do believe now that she can become an assassin and can get away with the murder, but because she heard David saying really awful things about Charlie and about Nick, and she was, I'm going to end you, bitch, just one more time. If I hear you say something about my brother, I'm gonna end you. And I was so happy. I was like, you do it, Quinn, because I thought she was a ghost at first. So honestly, for her to be an assassin is not that far from it. No, but I'm just kidding. But I love how protective she is of Charlie, So yeah, we have that. We have the coming out with Nick, and for him to just be, you know what? Stop acting like a 10-year-old. Okay, Dad, I'm bi. And like, it was so, because like, you don't even deserve it. You are here maybe once or twice a year. You're not a part of my life. Why will I be concerned about what you think? The dad doesn't give a damn about either of them. The fact that David is somehow trying to compete with Nick for his dad to care a little bit more about him or not, is just, it's honestly, it's sad, but he's a grown-ass man, so go to therapy or something, because we don't need to be like, like, oh, poor thing, he didn't have a dad. Okay, yeah, it's a very important thing, but work it out, we don't need to hear your crap, and we don't need you to be awful to your brother just because you want to win over dad. I'm sorry, we don't have to accept that. But yeah, I was so proud of Nick as well, and everything that he said and everything, and I just, as much as as a mom, also wish that, you always wish that your kids don't go through any hardships, you do, you want to protect them from everything, but sadly you can't sometimes, and to see Charlie's mom kind of be like, yeah, you don't owe him anything, and then she comes out to hug him, and like, she's like, yeah, he's not a very good dad, and like, not having the answers for him, but you know, just being understanding, and it was just so sweet. It was so sweet, you know, and we always want to protect them, but sometimes there are things in life that we can't, you know. The only thing we can do is be there for them. And I love that Nick does have his mom there for him, you know. That's lovely. We're still, you know, I'm glad, because I thought for a minute that they kind of forgot about the eating disorder, because it's not something that just because you have a boyfriend and your boyfriend is supportive of you, that is just going to go away. No, you do need therapy. Now, do I know if it will be right for Nick to tell? I think he needs to talk to Charlie again and tell him that it's important for him to get help. You know, help that, because he's also a teen, you know, Nick, he might not be able to have, you know, resources and ways and how to cope and how to deal with things, you know, that he might need help, and that he might need to tell his parents about this, you know. I do wish that he talks to Nick first, you know. Hopefully Nick does understand and does tell these things to his parents so he can get the help that he needs. But I am afraid that maybe Nick is going to jump that part and go straight to the parents or to the sister or something like that. And I think that there needs to be another conversation about it, you know, because things like this they are not as easy to just overcome with the fact that, oh, I have a boyfriend now, all is forgotten. And it doesn't happen like that. I wish it could be like that, but it doesn't happen like that. So he needs tools to, you know, be able to be healthy, and for his relationship with food to be healthy as well, you know. So hopefully that happens. Anyways, also Darcy on this episode. The entire season, it has been hinted that there was something fishy going on at her house, right? The fact that she has not taken Tara to meet her mom or her dad, her home, nothing like that. We understand the reason now. And I love the fact that even without us hearing what it was said between the mom and her, we see the toxic kind of cloud around them, and we know, if you are, you know, and if you have ever gone through that, you know exactly what is it that the mom is saying. We didn't need to hear it. We knew, you know, and we know where Darcy is, how she feels about all of this, and also how okay it is to live, you know, and cut ties with the toxic place. Now, she's very young, so for me to say, oh, she should escape her home and like go live with her girlfriend, it's not as simple as that, you know. But it is, you know, something that happens. Not every parent is okay with the way you look, the way you dress, who you are, who you love. So yeah, there is that. I feel bad for her. And like, you kind of understand why when she's with her friends, she's the goofy kind of, like, you know, always smiling, because there's so much going on that she just rather forgets that and just be, you know, in this silly type of mood to kind of forget what is happening at home, you know. So yeah. Anyways, next episode is prom episode, and it's titled Perfect. And honestly, this season has been perfect, you know, so I cannot wait for the season 2 finale. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys liked this episode, and are waiting for my reaction for the next one, which I'm gonna do right after I finish posting. I'm gonna do my reaction for episode 8, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. You guys are incredible always. I hope you guys enjoy my reaction. Give it a love, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reactions always posted first on Patreon. Thank you for watching. Like I said, thank you for all your support. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for the season 2 finale, actually, of Heartstopper. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.